everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the Rising Legends, our first ever D&D campaign. I, of course, am your kind's most beloved overlord, a ruler god extraordinaire, and with me I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer, Photoguy 98.
Corin! No, jishite.
The Crimson Fire there, Cody Crimson.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, I am not inebriated, but I endeavour to roleplay an inebriated character once he reaches the tavern.
Right. Our Spirit King hero.
It's gonna get interesting today.
Okay. Our Goblin Slayer and Barbarian, Yansenta, fan.
Hello.
And finally, we of course led by our wonderful old DM, Markus.
Hi guys, let's get this wrapped up.
Right.
Mhm.
Now let me just turn on
Also-
the display, capture.
I have to reload. Roll 20 more fast.
There we go.
Yeah, and I don't see the map at all. So.
Either.
It doesn't matter. We're about to move. We're about to move maps anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna be in the dungeon anyway, so it doesn't really.
Ah, right.
Also, Goblin Slayer there, but when did Goblin Slayer get confused for extra rations?
Dear God.
Well, to be fair, the fan basically has essentially killed several goblins. So what would you call that?
Yeah, but you...
A good start.
No, I mean... Genocide is, well, killing in the thousands, so you're committed a small homicide. No, let's go back to the town.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
All right. We ready to begin?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Do it.
Okay, so we're going to do some things narratively and tell you what happened after you left the Sunless Citadel. So the party leaves the Sunless Citadel after defeating the Dragon Priest troll that was in the sarcophagus and getting the last little bit of loot. Easily catching up to Nyx and Sharwin, Hercule, and Sir Bradford. Traveling a little more slowly because they are a little bit out of sorts because of being thralls of the Golthius tree. And as you travel into town, it is getting into the evening. It is getting close to dark. The first thing you all do is travel to Carowin Hercule, the mother of Sharwin and Talgan, and deliver the good news that you've retrieved their daughter,
Yeah.
and the bad news that all you have of the son is the signet ring. She is obviously very distraught with mixed emotions because she's extremely happy that her daughter is alive.
Oh yeah.
Sir Bradford thanks you and retires to the local inn.
Oh. Okay.
Carowin actually offers to pay for your night's stay, obviously, in addition to, and she asked if you can conduct your business as far as rewards and anything else you might need her services for in the morning.
Right.
So at that point, you guys at that point, it's late in the evening. You can do what you want to as far as get some food at the tavern, retire to the inn, and at that point we're going to put you into the next morning. And she does say if you will head to the inn, she will have your morning breakfast comped for you, so you will not have to pay, and she will meet you there at some point mid-morning. So that is where we begin, and there should be a map change for you right now.
There we are.
Well, I would be able to see the map change if my connection didn't get interrupted again because apparently roll 20 for me doesn't like me.
Roll 20 rarely likes anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a huge deal right now. Like, it's not like I need to fully see the map right now, anyways.
You're going to need to soon.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. Soon, I know. No, the thing is, there's a reason.
But-
There's a certain reason why I'm going to need to be able to see the map.
By the way,
Okay.
Gotta wait for the map.
Yes.
since we're entering a tavern, how about a quick change of music since we're
I was trying to, and the tavern music doesn't seem to be wanting to play. So I don't know what's
shit.
actually going on. So I've got it that says it's playing, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything on my. Let's try that again.
So,
Come on.
at the tavern, next is just going to start randomly floating towards the bar.
He's somehow just somehow he just starts magically floating.
How
So
did he do that?
I don't know.
you guys can feel free to go into the tavern, move your tokens if you'd like to. There, you notice the only thing you notice in the morning is a couple of adventurers over at this table hanging out. The barmaid here, the tavern owner, and another person just at the bar eating.
Roll
So
20, please. Come on. Play nice with me. Roll 20.
By the way, I'm sure everyone would notice that Angus has been quiet.
Of course.
Silent rage.
More disheartened than mad.
Hmm.
Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. We're good now.
All right.
I can see the. I can see it. Well, I can
All
see
right.
everything. Oh, okay. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're here. We're doing this now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't even
Oh.
know what I'm actually meaning by that. Like none of
Oh.
you. None of you
I
realize
have a feeling, given
I
in
mean-
one of the icons I'm seeing.
All right. So obviously, even though like he's potentially going to be doing some stuff, he's still going to like just be there, so at least celebrating for a while.
Right.
So you're eating your breakfast, the maid comes over and takes your orders, whatever you wish. It's standard fare, it's bacon, eggs,
Yeah.
breads, delicious and yummy. And you're not there too long. What was that?
Just
Oh,
yeah.
nom.
Just,
Nom 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 nom.
You aren't there long until a very I would say you can tell immediately how distraught Carolyn Heracula is when she walks in the door and approaches you. She appears to have been crying for some time. And
what seems to ail you?
she says, I appreciate everything you've done for my family. I don't know what magic enthralled my daughter. She told me some about it last night before I finally encouraged her to sleep and get some rest, and that we would talk about it in the morning. And she kind of shudders. I regret to inform you that my daughter passed at some time during the night.
oh.
And at this point, Flair is hanging his head. Like his head is kind of hanging a little down because of what happened in the dungeon previously. You all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And his head, because of that, because of hearing that news from Karen there, his head hangs just a little for. Because he's not even sure.
Right.
She says, I obviously have some things to prepare for, but if you have any items you wish to sell or transact this afternoon, please stop by. If I'm not at the shop, I will have someone there who can
Ooh,
take care of you. And
look. As he looks at Carolyn for a quick minute, he's just like, "If you need any help doing anything for this, don't be afraid to ask me, because I will be able to help."
and she thanks you very much, and she makes her way out.
Hmm.
Okay, now here comes the point where I'm going to have to start, obviously, saying some other things. So, from a distant like corner, you can hear obviously like kind of a weird like squawk saying, "Huh, I guess you never changed." As out as behind the table from it, it's standing up from a chair. Out walks a really, really rather on the shorter end bird.
I apologize, but if you're asking for or crumbs or such, we do not have any.
As at that point, Fleur starts to laugh a little bit. Well, hadn't seen you in a while either. So obviously, as you two would know, as everyone here probably can figure out by that, these two have known each other for literal years.
Next is just kind of covering his face with his cloak. Oh shit, it's the bunt.
As he slowly
Never
makes
thought.
his way over to the table, standing next to Flair. He looks over and Nick's just like, ah, you.
Hi, Craven.
yeah,
Long time no see.
it's been a while. Some things have changed.
I'm still in my life. Right.
Yeah.
DM,
I'm
DM.
Yes.
How big are the goblets in this tavern?
They're probably to you. They're probably a little bit bigger than you're used to because they're the main race in Oakhurst is human, so
Ah.
they're a pretty good size actually.
Okay,
So
because
like even
I don't know you all saw in the chat, but if Angus, because you know that goblins are I think considered small.
They
they're
are
small.
considered small. Yep.
They're
So
smaller.
yeah,
They're smaller
sometimes he will get into his goblet.
than me.
You see like little feet like dangling.
Oh, you're not that small. You're not like
No.
fairy size. You're like
No, I mean, I know that, but
Like he's saying like he's inside the goblet, but he's half hanging out.
yeah.
That's what he means.
yeah, that's
Only.
you're still not that small. You'd be like imagine like okay. You know the guy that plays Willow in like the movie Willow, like like a dwarf, like almost like that size,
Ah,
like a
okay.
yeah, you're smaller. You're about half the size of a human, but you're not like a pixie or a fairy where you could crawl into a drinking.
Ah, okay.
I was just gonna say like it's only just the morning and he's already claiming how much of a lightweight is he?
I'm assuming that in the
with-
meantime that we gotten
with-
long enough rest to recover our health.
Yeah, don't, and we'll worry about that in a bit because we'll be moving you soon over to like in the
well,
next week into the new thing, so it's okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about rushing.
Wisconsin, to answer your question, to Angus, human ale is nothing compared to like like dwarf or dwarven or goblin ale.
Let's get back into this
Lightweight.
whole thing that's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
obviously
he can handle
at this point,
handle this kind of ale. It's just that, well, you know.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
we're in the middle of a new character introduction, so let's get back
Yeah.
to that,
Oh.
please.
So
Sorry.
obviously, at this point, since those two have known each other for years, obviously, Navy, or as some people would know him as Craven, specifically Scotty in particular, he puts his hand on Flair's shoulder and says, "Huh, you lost another one." Because obviously, he would quickly be able to figure out that something happened to him in the dungeon. Look, it's like, look, but don't let it get to you. You'll be fine. If you need some time, go ahead. I'm not in, I know I'm not in the voice yet that I told I was gonna say to some people, but I'm literally just getting to the character stuff.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to help bring groceries in.
That's fine. But I'm also not in the voice yet because I'm still getting used to the character, and I have to actually getting into a more roleplay stand then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he obviously looks at he's then as Navy looks to the rest of the party says, you seem to have gathered quite the ragtag group of people.
Strange people have a way of finding other strange people.
Oh, believe me, I'm well aware of that. I mean, as this point, he's more than willing to show this. He's just like, as he looks at Flair and says, "Yeah, do you remember that thing that happened to me years ago?" As he slowly like takes his hood to the side, revealing just this massive gash in the side of his. It's still there. It's been getting better, but it's still there.
Ooh.
Let's just say, don't ask about the details because I won't be getting into it right now.
I see. You seemed to be intimidated by me. Have I done something to offend you?
As he then looks at Gears, literally his eyes doing the the thing that most cats do when their pupil goes really small. That's essentially what his eyes do. Is he backs up a good like few feet. As he's like, those colors again. Those colors once before. They could want to ever see him again.
And concerned Gears would slowly walk over him or to him. Are you all right? Are you sure? Are you sure that I have not done anything to offend you? I'm not too familiar with your kind.
As Flair puts his arm as Gears tries to get closer, Rachel, Flair puts his arm in front of him, saying, "Don't." He's gone through some things that involve. You see that color on your chest right there? He's gone through stuff involving that color, but except the person was wearing that color full.
Ooh.
And that scar has something.
I see.
So if he's a bit apprehensive around you, Gears, that's literally why.
Mm-hmm.
Curious. Yes, I would not thought the Warforged was capable of such violent acts.
As he slowly stops shaking the fact of what happened, as he slowly walks back up and he's like, okay, look, I don't mean anything offensive, but if you could stay at least 5 feet away from me, that'd be great. Because that color has reminded me of things I'd rather not remember.
While I am not aware of what you have gone through, I will kindly respect your wishes.
That would.
Mm-hmm.
As at this point, Flair has started to stand up, just like, oh. As at this point under his breath. I'm gonna say it loud enough for everyone to hear, but I'm gonna say it like he's taking another breath. Well, it looks like you guys will be under some good new management. As he slowly starts to make his way toward.
Blair, what are you doing?
Where are you going?
As both Flair and Craven are saying this the exact same. He's saying it in the terms of a he's, but he's saying it, obviously Flair's saying it in terms of like first person.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through some things, and I think I need some time to settle from what happened. So I think I need to part ways for this.
If you are blaming yourself for what happened, it was not your fault.
As at this point, Craven, a Navy or Craven looks over at Gears and he says, "Look, he's going to need some time, and even if he doesn't blame himself, he's going to need to take some time to get used to. He could not do anything for it."
Understood.
Very well.
He's obviously slowly then just makes his way, obviously. Well, actually, wait, no. Flair comes back for like maybe one more thing. It says like, while I'm gone though, however, my old friend here, Navy. Obviously, everyone else is going to call him Navy, minus maybe Scotty, who's probably going to end up calling him me. But he will be. He's very trustworthy. He doesn't look like it, but he's just as good as a leader as I am.
Oh, well, at least we'll be in good hands.
Well, I am
Yeah.
hesitant on having a rogue be in charge part of the party. If you're willing to vouch for him, then it will suffice.
Believe me, I wouldn't have let him be the leader if I didn't trust him wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
Next glances over at Gears. Oi. What's that about rogues?
Regardless, yes. I wish you a safe journey.
I
And rest.
I might be back.
We all do.
I might be back later. It's just it depends on what happens with.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to attempt to figure out what happened to the Mia?
That and much more. As at that point, he then way out the building. Officially.
Right.
Officially, boom. All right, waiting. You guys notice this guy come up to the table. He actually approaches Gears, and you recognize him because it's actually the innkeeper from the inn that you guys were staying at, the only inn in town, actually. And he comes up and he says, "Huh, I understand you're the Warforged from the party that went and rescued the Hercule kid."
Yes, I am.
Mm. Well, we went to let that paladin that came back with you guys know that it was time to check out. And well, we're gonna have to do a little cleanup in the room because the man was dead.
Ah.
However, and he reaches into his like a little satchel, and he pulls out a parchment letter and hands it to you, Gears. And I have just put it. If you look in your journal, you will see it.
All right. Where is? Here we go.
And once you've read it, if you want me to share it with the group, I can.
Let's see here. I'm trying to read it a little bit because cursive's never been my.
Well, you can if you click on the click on it, it'll make it larger.
Let's see here.
Pardon me.
I see. Thank you.
And
Yes.
do you want to show it? You show it to everybody.
Yes, I'll show it to everyone else, and you're free to.
All right, everyone should see it now.
All right, let's see. Okay, it should be.
And I should be able to. Let me see if I can do this properly here and move this over.
It's slash message. Do it. To message someone, I think.
The whisper.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Fortunately, it's W.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. Just needed to know that. One. There we go. back. There we go.
And you should have that weapon in your journal now. We'll move it on your sheet before we finish today. Before we move you over.
Right. So here we go. Ah, I see.
Oh yeah.
So,
Do this.
so this guy's, I essentially, gave me this sword as a final parting gift and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, he was dying, and that's the only thing he had that he felt was of value. So he being a paladin, he recognized he was a paladin, and being the one who did the death blow on Bellic, he bequeathed that sword to you.
Ah.
I see.
Better than a boot to the head.
So, now that I think we're done in the tavern, let's, I don't have other maps, but let me tell you what we've got going on. I'm going to, tell you the items you have for set that you can sell to, Carowin, and, am I going to assume that all the gold and jewelry and gems and stuff, or gems and jewelry, you guys are going to sell for
It's
gold?
basically everything. Everything minus the spell scrolls are getting sold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she can handle taking off your hands the 3 gems, the gold ring, the 3 miscellaneous gems, the gold rings, the silver earring set, the necklace, the 2 onyx gems, the 2 sapphires. You have 3 potions of healing that you can keep rather than sell.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so we can divide those up. I'm going to mark those as not being sold. I'm just trying to do that. She will buy your vials of antitoxin if you want, or
I'd say let's keep those as well because you never know.
Yeah, because you never know when those might come in handy.
okay.
Let's keep those.
I'm doing that so I have an idea of what gold you got. You have the ornate dagger, which is not special other than it is like pretty.
Yeah, we'll sell.
Okay. And then the 2 silver rings and the 2 silver amulets. Now you have I believe you have 4 unknown scrolls.
Oh yeah. Was that one scroll that I have? Was that Scorching Ray?
Scorching Ray. And I believe the other one was that you knew about, I believe was Command. Were the 2.
I only knew of scroll.
Okay, maybe there were 5 of them you didn't know what they were.
4 scrolls we got from a Troll, remember?
Yep. Okay, and you had 1 unknown. Okay, got it. So well, now you know one of them was Command, but that's fine. The 2 vials of alchemist fire.
I'll let those stay with Flare because he would probably want to figure out those.
What about the wand of entanglement?
Does anyone want to take that?
It
Not
can
it.
be. All right. Don't put it in your thing yet because it could be sold. You can't actually. No one here could use it other than the wizard.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'd be able to use it, even being an arcane trickster. I don't think even I'd be able to use it.
Yeah, I don't believe you can use a wand. All right.
A wizard.
So that what that leaves then, and it's actually not Carolyn it's one of her like people that works for her, like her store manager or whatever that works.
Yeah.
Says those tombs that you have, the Tomb of the Dragon Lord, the Tomb of the Drake Theory. She looks at the other one, the Tomb of the Dragon Lords, and that wand there. Well, you're in luck because we do have there is a tent you noticed when you were going by that's off of the main like town square. He goes, there's a vendor that comes through town every season and buys small magical trinkets and does some selling. if you wish to go see him, he can probably take those other things off your hands.
All right.
Want to do that?
We'll do
Okay.
that then.
All right. So, and he does give you the gold for the reward for the returning in. It's the full reward for bringing Sherwin home, even though she passed away in the night.
Mhm.
Right.
So you guys go out, and there's a very ornate big tent, multicolors, and there's a few people milling in and out, but there's a lot of looky-loos because magic is not as these are commoners mostly.
Yeah.
And you come in, and there's this big, like, gregarious looking. He looks like human, but he looks like almost like his skin's almost earthen color. Like he may be a human mixed with something else. And you guys come in, and he's like, "Welcome, welcome. What can I help you for? I am the magnificent Morrow, and I'm here to do some business. Magic items, I've got them. Magic items, I buy them. Step right up." And he has this. He points you to it like a long, like almost like an octagonal table with like arcane symbols on it. He goes, "You got something to sell? Put it right there, and we'll talk business."
So obviously at this point, well, I was also about to say Flare. Damn, I'm really used to playing Flare. So as Navy then takes the takes the I'm pretty sure it's specifically only the wand, really the magic item. Right?
Yeah, but the tombs, he'll take anything you're selling. Want to sell him? Put him on the table. He says.
So he obviously puts all the things out on the table.
All right.
So,
Does that now? Did Flair keep all the scrolls?
No, I would assume he would have handed them to he would have.
Ooh, be right back, guys. Discord update.
Yeah, and he probably would have handed them to Craven and say, "Here, you're probably gonna need."
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's like, and you put them on the table, and they all start glowing a very, very like faint light blue glow around them, like almost like an aura.
Yeah.
Except for the Tomb of the Dragon Lords that you got, the book. That starts glowing red. He goes, "Whoa, ho, 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 ho," and he hands that back. He hands that back to you, and he goes, "Yeah, you can keep that trapped book."
Wait, it's what?
It's a trap.
I'm assuming you haven't opened it,
No, we have
and
not
I
opened
wouldn't,
it.
and I wouldn't do it, especially around people,
Okay,
or
so
anybody you
what's
don't want taking whatever bad news is in that.
So it's
Will it go boom?
I think it was.
I don't know what it'll do, but this table detects things that are cursed or trapped. So I don't get.
I meant the name of it. And, the name Tomb of the Dragon Lords was.
Tomb of the Dragon Lords.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
Tome of the Dragon.
Sounds like
Tome
a
of the
Yu-Gi-Oh
Tome of
card.
the Dragon Lords.
Got it.
Tome of the Dragon Lords. So yeah, he goes, "You can keep that one."
All right.
And he looks around and he goes, "Well, let me see the other two books. I can give you 150 gold each for those. They're pretty rare, pretty nice.
All right.
That wand, I can take it off your hands for 325.
Making some bank after these items.
That sounds about right. All right.
All right. So he takes it and he gives you your things, and he goes, "What about these scrolls?"
The scrolls, however, I will be holding on.
Okay. So then, who's keeping the scrolls?
I'm going to have Navy hold on.
All right. He says, "You know what these scrolls are?"
Not yet. No.
He goes, "Well, I mean, for pretty measly. Got a guy over in the back that works with me that can identify scrolls. If you're willing to pay a little bit for each one you don't know about, 20 gold will get you your answer."
I mean, I think we only need to know about 4 of them. I think.
That would be 80 gold.
That's fair. It's only 80 gold 4 scrolls that even we don't have to waste anything to know. So, yeah.
All right. So, are you ready to be told what these scrolls are?
Let me go back to bio into my treasure section. Let's go.
All right. One of the scrolls, I already gave you the command one. That's the one I just told you about accidentally. So
that's one of the.
That's one I didn't even charge you for that one. That one I just, because I told you earlier, I'm not going to charge you. One of these is a scroll of the spell Entangle. The other is Cure Wounds. The other is Inflict Wounds.
Oh Lord.
Ooh.
Ooh,
And the other is Guiding Bolt.
Oh.
nice.
It's kind of
Yeah,
funny, like
Inflict
all
Wounds,
this.
I've seen that in action. Ugh.
It's kind of
All
funny,
right.
like spell scrolls we got all of them. We literally ended up getting spell scrolls that we technically, like, we had a one for.
Yeah.
So with everything you guys sold, and then the stuff you're keeping,
Yeah.
I went and have a. Let me just make sure that I.
Well, guys, I'll be right back.
There we go. Okay. Make sure I included the wand in that total, and I did. Including, so this is the final count on your gold before we talk about what he has for sale and what he can do for you. So add to your gold, and this can be the starting gold for Navy. 728 gold pieces. Add to or put in your gold piece section on your sheet.
So it brings it up to 828 for me. Here we go.
Well, I think that was just for Navy
I think
Thunder. I don't think
we're
that was for
evenly
everybody.
distributing the.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
That's the amount. That is per character right there.
Okay.
Oh, per character.
Yeah, I was right.
That takes me up
So-
to 743 for gold.
Man.
Okay.
I had 50 gold when I started before I wrote it down.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
do I put that down
So,
exactly?
so you guys know, you guys had.
It's next to the equipment section under attacks, like with the silver.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. It's next to the siren star right.
So you had approximately 1,767
Oh my God.
total, which you divided by you guys ended up being, and I rounded it down because it was a 0.4, which we're not messing with silver. 353 was how much you had from the loot, and you each got 375 from the reward from Carolyn. So that's how we got to that number. I know you probably noticed in your sheet, I moved those all into a spreadsheet so I can keep track of everything.
Oh, I noticed it. I didn't say anything because I was like, I didn't care because I knew the stuff was gonna come off Flair's sheet anyway. Someone and move to a different sheet anyway. That's why I didn't say.
All right, so he says, now that I've done buying from you, let me tell you what we can offer you. And he leads you all back to like another big like table, like with display stands and stuff. And he goes, I have several items available for sale if you wish.
Alright.
And he points you to the first one, and it is a small like pearl. And he says this here is a pearl of power.
Okay.
And he looks at your faces. He goes, oh, so I assume you're not familiar with a pearl of power.
No.
Well, basically, if you are one who dabbles in the arcane arts and casts spells, this will help you once a day to kind of replenish a little bit of that magical energy. And so that is what the pearl of power does.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
If I
Okay.
I probably could use that.
Oh, Pearl of Power.
So then he points.
Power.
Then he points your attention over to a ring in like a little nice little case. And he says, this is a ring of jumping. With this ring you can make yourself jump much higher and farther than you normally would.
Jump good.
You stole my joke.
Might as well jump.
Everybody sees that?
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then he points over and you see it's curled almost like a snake. It's a rope that's kind of curled up. And he says a word and the end of it kind of snakes up a little bit. And then he says another word and it kind of goes back down. And he goes, yeah, are you interested in, being a little safer when you are, maybe going out through the caves or doing some dungeon crawling? Well, this will help you out. This is a rope of climbing.
Does anybody have a flute?
Bard.
Yes, that would be me.
Okay, good.
So you might want to.
You get what I meant, right?
Yes.
But he might want to. But we don't.
Yeah. So would I. Yes.
So he says, and the last item I have that is for sale appear on my many items. And he pulls out this little rod that's about, maybe 2 feet long.
Yeah.
He goes, this is an immovable rod.
Oh, we are not passing this up.
See the button on the end? And he puts it on like the tent pole and he pushes the button.
Yeah.
And he goes, go ahead, try to move it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
just try it.
It's not moving.
Try moving it.
He goes, yeah, pretty good, huh? This is a bunch of uses this thing can do.
Especially when you attach it to somebody, press the button, and then when they walk through it, the pole goes right through them.
So that's the few items. He says, also, now this would take a couple of days, so you need to probably, stay in town for a couple of days if you wanted this done, and I'll be here for the rest of the week. But I can also magically enhance the weapons you have. Or if you're interested, I have quite a few healing potions that I can sell you as well.
As he says that about the thing, he looks at that. So he puts it down on the table.
When Angus heard the word weapon, he
got excited.
No, he gets like he sadly walks out of the store in kind of a slump.
Apologies for our friend. He lost his weapon in our quest.
Yeah. Oh no! What kind of weapon did you lose?
I believe it was a great sword.
Yeah, Flair would have fucking.
Well, any sword that does the job is a great sword. Am I right?
But that's supposed to be funny. I don't get it.
Yes, we're going to have to teach you humor one of these days.
We're going to teach you what puns are.
And by the way, if you wanted to go and visit the blacksmith in town, he can sell you a great sword for 50 gold pieces. So you can go get a great sword. All right. So for the things I have mentioned to you that he has for sale, here are his prices.
All right. Okay. I'm definitely got to say I'm not doing +1 to it.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not doing the +1. Yeah.
Okay. I would say I'm probably.
Now understand, a +1 weapon is +1 to all attack rolls and +1 to all damage rolls.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be buying other things on top of that.
Yeah.
Any +1 weapon is a really, really awesome thing to happen.
So with that said, Angus, you could buy to get a +1 greatsword will cost you 650 gold pieces.
Okay, and how much gold do I have?
You should have 728 plus if you had anything to begin with, which I don't know if you did or not. I don't think so.
No. What the hell?
All right. Well, then I believe you probably started. Did you get rid of it, or is it still in there?
It's still in there.
All right. So, what you need to do then is we just go in and change the greatsword to greatsword +1.
That was
We add a
maybe-
1. We add a 1 there. We add a 1 there. And there's your +1 greatsword, and your rage damage is the same. Okay, so now
yeah, because rage only increases up till level 4.
So I have updated your thing, and so you had. Oh, looks like you did have 10 gold on your thing already. So you have 728 plus 10.
Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on
It's
the
fine, don't worry.
actual.
Don't worry about it.
So that leaves you with a whopping 88 gold pieces, and I have updated your sheet for you, and you're in good shape. All right.
Oh.
So that takes care of Angus. Anyone else want something?
Next is-
I'm
Ne-
definitely gonna go with the +1, especially what?
I believe your sword is already
Guys.
+1.
Oh, really?
And if you're going to start using Shatter Spike, it is. I believe that was a +1.
Yes, I
sword.
would love to use Shatter Spike. So yeah, let's go.
Well, then
Let's
yeah.
go. Okay. In that case, okay. Hey, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we need to determine what Herman. It's clear that no one person can buy what we want here. So let's determine who's going to buy what. Since I'm pretty sure
Okay.
we're going to be getting.
Nix, that's fine. Go ahead and update your rapier +1 to attack, +1 damage, and note it as a +1 rapier in your sheet. That's fine. And
Okay,
subtract the
so
appropriate gold. So far, I think the only people that have a sizable amount of gold for the things that are remaining are Flutter, Gears, and Navy.
okay, so pretty sure one of us wants us to get our hands on the quote unquote immovable rod.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna go through this a little bit to who would work best with these items. I'd probably have Gears get the rod, Rex get the rope, and then I'll get the other two. Okay, the Pearl of Power and the Ring of Jumping, because I can use Pearl of Power and the Ring of Jumping while that helps.
All right then. Then
Okay.
I'll take the immovable rod.
Okay, you should be able to put those in your character sheets. If you go to, I'm going to try this on yours just to make sure I'm right. That put that in your sheet.
You put it in twice, actually. No.
Okay, well, you know what? I actually like putting it here.
Right back, guys.
So we're gonna do this. It drags it into your inventory, but it does not drag it into. It does not like do it as a clickable thing. So I like clickables. So I'm gonna go ahead and if you want to create it, you just add it to your little abilities on the right. You can type in the name. For source, you put other and you put magic item, and then you can just copy and paste the text. So
Okay,
I've just done that, and for example, there is immovable rod.
I'll probably help putting the.
All right. If you will just note in your sheet what you have, I will make sure to get updated. The important thing is that everyone's sheet is updated with all their items in gold by the end of this session, because I'm going to be moving your characters into a character vault and back into the new game for next week.
All right.
So that was 496. Let's see, I had 798. Let's see here.
You had what?
What? What boxes am I changing for the plus one?
788. Let's see here and subtract it. 292.
That's correct. That's your remaining gold.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to purchase the rope of climbing
Very good.
and the +1 for my rapier, like Scotty did.
All right, so that will cost you a grand total of let's see, 2, 6,
Rope of
7.
climbing two.
So do you have
817?
You have 817?
That 828, so that's 9 left.
You have 9 gold left.
Yes.
Very good.
Rod, does it have a ruby on it?
I should have
So
206 gold.
I see your thing next. I'll show you where that goes. +1. It goes right there and right there. Do you see what I've updated on your sheet?
That was what I had.
There you go. That should roll with +1.
Okay.
And if you'll look and you hover over the roll, it's 3 + 1 + 2, which is your proficiency, your dex mod plus your +1 plus your proficiency. So that is correct.
Okay, dokie.
And damage is the same. 6 plus your dex mod +1.
Okay.
So you should be good.
That's everything worked out.
I have 206 gold left.
I have 158 left. So I've got enough to survive.
While I'm thinking about it, should do this as well. I'm going to also buy up 2 healing, 2 potions.
That's 100 gold pieces, and you guys have 3 that you have that you can divide up amongst yourself that you got from the thing. There's also 2. Okay, so each person has 1 basically.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
All right, so make sure that gets divided up amongst your sheets. Who's taking the 2 vials of antitoxin?
I'll take 1.
I guess I'll take the other.
Okay, so now you have some anti-poison stuff on you. And I believe, if I am not mistaken, that covers everything.
I believe that does.
Okay.
So do I, yes.
Antitoxin, is that correct?
Antitoxin, antitoxin.
Okay, so it's not, so there's no hyphen.
It could be, yeah. I think it's like this.
Yeah,
it is hyphenated.
It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Okay. I added it to my sheet.
Very good. So, with all that said, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to update your sheets. If you need help between now and next week to do anything on your character sheet, to add an item, if something is off and you're concerned, let me know. Next Wednesday or Thursday, I am uploading these characters from this game into the other game. And I will send links out in the Discord channel so everyone can join the new game.
Ooh.
We'll start with narratively, you being an Oakhurst, and the hook that will take you to the next adventure will start at that point. And then we'll be good to go with chapter 2, folks.
Cool.
All right.
I told you this was going to be a little shorter. We just had to do some maintenance this week. But, you're all very close to, fairly close to level 4. Yeah. So probably first or second, I would assume first or second session into the next chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys should be good.
So this is where we call it.
This is where we call it.
That
was quick.
We could also potentially do a small thing that most people do this when a new character gets involved. Just like a sparring. Like a slight little sparring match to see, just to show people what the new people are like.
If that's the case, I'll gladly volunteer here to do that. After all, I have a new weapon.
So I mean,
And
do we
to,
want to do that?
Well, I am going to bail out. If you guys want to roll attack rolls and fight each other, have at it.
Nah.
But that's where I'm going to call it for tonight.
Whoops.
All right.
All right.
By the way, for the
You
for the
cut
record,
out.
sorry. I found what what Shatter Spike looks like.
Nice.
Lovely sword.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, but we're probably
And
not
somewhere
actually-
out there, Aragorn's gonna sue somebody.
Ooh, yeah. That looks good. That looks good.
Guys, congratulations on the official end of the first campaign. Great job. I know, Hero, you're going to be excited about a new character. That's fantastic. And is everybody else happy with the characters they're playing?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
Okay.
played with Angus in a long while, so he's been kind of itchy.
Like,
All right, guys.
Angus, you might want to see the local doctor about that.
No, I mean he was.
Mhm.
I meant that he's been really itching to get out.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
And all right, guys. Good job. Good night, and I'll probably won't kill you next week because
Try.
we're starting a new adventure. But
Right.
next week we start the Forge of Fury. I'll send out the links to the new game and make sure that, like I said, by Wednesday, characters are updated. If you need help between now and then, please let me know. I will help you update your sheets. We'll move them out. We'll move them in. We'll get the next one started. Great job.
All
I hope
right.
everybody,
So,
I hope everybody enjoyed some of the Citadel.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Great. Fantastic. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.
You
Asta.
too.
All right.
So there's going to be a sparring match. All right, everybody back
If
away.
Whoever doesn't want to do a sparring match, you're free.
What
to
the hell?
free.
Just to test out my new toy anyway.
All right.
Fraser.
I'll
Alright.
take a.
How do we want to do this? Do we want to do this 1-on-1, 2-on-2? How do we want?
A shiny buddy.
What'd you say?
Did you like the letter from Sir Bradford?
Yes, thank you.
Whilst you guys are sparring, next is just like go to the bar.
Hmm.
we just so
I would
happen to-
suggest if we're gonna spar, we go
And
out.
possibly flirt with the
Yeah,
Yeah, you
barmaid.
go outside.
We go square.
And since currently if we're gonna be sparring, I'll make sure to get some proper music going on my end.
So where are you guys fighting? At the front?
We're
We're
gonna be taking it outside.
You guys really should tell me where exactly we would go when we do our spars.
So next is going to hide in the tree and go, Jason.
I'm gonna put him over here for now. So how are we? 1-on-2 or 1-on-1?
But like I said, I'm gonna take on Gears.
Okay, so that means if
I
one,
thought
two, it'll
I
be
thought I was gonna
someone
fit fighting Navy.
Yeah, that's what the original plan
Yeah.
was.
Okay, well if. All right then.
I mean, we could do it a 2-on-2, and
Ooh, that would be interesting. We haven't done that before. Let's do that. So who's fighting on which team?
Tag team?
I mean,
I'll be fighting with
he's
you,
gonna-
DL.
Okay.
Then I guess
It's Rogue
the bar.
Squadron.
I guess the bar will be our judge.
A referee. So it's
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron versus.
And obviously,
I can't think of a Star Wars
This is
one.
going to be. This isn't going to be actually connected to the session, so like any spell slots we use here.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's Chewbacca and the droid from Rogue One, the one who's like really sassy.
You might want to move up beside the Elven because that's how we're doing it. Like
Let's see here.
on the topic, you might have moved right at the bottom.
Angus, where are you?
I'm right here.
You're still in the tavern.
Oh, sorry
Yeah,
about
move
that.
your token outside. That's what
Yeah.
we meant.
Next
Yeah.
to,
Okay.
I think we should probably start a wee bit further away from each other so that we have a bit more room to play with.
Not directly out of the tavern.
okay,
Behind
well,
it. That's where
Oh,
That's for there. Yeah.
And you know what? I know exactly what music we will be playing during this fight because the bard's going to do something. He's got to at least play some music. So let's see here.
Okay, there we go.
And, next to D, right in between them.
Let's see. Here we go.
Right here.
So, Bard, when do you want to start playing your music?
Hmm.
Now.
Alright, boys.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah. Just put yourself in the middle of the rock, like on the middle of top of that rock there. It's like your first. That's probably the best for it.
Like right there?
Yeah. I'm at the rock.
All right.
Oh, over there.
Like in the middle of the rock. Yeah, that.
So, rolling initiatives.
Do it.
Oh.
Shoot.
And then basically I'm playing
Okay.
my flute
Okay.
as we're doing this.
For the record, you're currently playing the Ultraman and Victory Night theme.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And this recording is going to get copyright struck.
Oh come!
Where's the turn?
Come on! It's a.
I'm joking. So, while
It's
we've got
instrumental
some pretty
music.
high
I doubt we're
numbers.
getting in trouble for that.
Obviously, we need it.
Okay. What's Okay. Let's see. Let me an initiative. Let's see here.
Right next to armor club. If you look at
Here we
the
go.
top.
Oh wow.
All right.
So,
Look like I get to go first. E.
Alright.
Very well.
Fun.
Very well.
Let's see.
Your move.
I'm gonna go after Nyx.
Obviously, you know what to do. We normally do attack stuff, move.
Here comes the great sword.
That's actually easier.
And
that is a hit.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit.
for 6 slashing.
Yeah, keep
That's a lot of damage.
Let's use we'll use our temporary hit points field. That's where we'll put our. We're not gonna make sure those stay up too.
You want to use the temporary hit points?
Yeah, basically put your current hit points. Copy that number and put it in the temporary one. Just that way, just remember that your hit points aren't.
Wait. Hold on.
There we go.
Hold on. I got an idea. I got an idea. How about we put the hit points in the Discord chat?
That's fair actually. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll each put in the number of hit points that we have, and as it goes on, we will edit the number down.
And just for the sake of us not having to move too much, even though we're not close to each other, you can you don't have to move to swing at something. Because we're close enough that you could probably just swing by just moving slightly forward, moving back. So we'll just do it that way. All
right. So that's so Nyx takes 6 points of damage from Angus's. This is his great sword.
You're down to 24, yeah.
Yeah, he can do his like that. That's fine. We'll just edit ours the other way.
Yeah. Oh, and the music ended it already. Pity. Oh well, I've got a plan B.
Yeah, we'll just find something different.
All right.
And for the record,
okay.
What I'm playing is it's not flute music, but
Wait.
Oh.
Also,
and there is no way in hell we can get a copyright.
Washed.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Nyx was.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I just had this leather armor washed.
So hey, you know something insane, right?
What?
You guys didn't think about something. You're letting a rogue, a spellcaster rogue, use sneak attack damage.
Uh-oh.
So guess what? Hey, Gears. Want to test a little bit of burning hands with sneak attack damage involved?
Wait. You have burning hands?
Yep.
But this is a different character!
I gave him burning hands, bitch.
Fuck it, go ahead and do it.
So obviously, well, let's just say shit's not gonna be pretty because, yeah.
That's 11 points of damage, jeez.
That's 13, by the way.
That was
shit. 36,
Who's that?
Another
to?
one bites the dust.
That's 2.
That's like, oh jeez, I'm 23.
And I would say with spell slots, don't worry about them too much.
No,
But keep track of them a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. Keep mild track of the spell slots. Anyway.
Yeah, so don't use the same spell twice, at least immediately.
Alright. Now then. Time for retaliation then.
Of course, this is what.
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit?
Kill the rabbit.
Alright. Let's go for the longsword and swing! Son of a bitch!
You know what?
One.
If you were going against me, your hit was half of my armor class. My armor class is 16. With this,
Optimus will be disappointed.
And no, Angus. Move up to it.
Yep. Uh-oh.
That.
I mean, I did say we don't have to necessarily move out because we're close enough.
Yeah.
Well, I've got something planned.
Well, that's fine. If you want to move up to do that, that's fine. Go ahead.
And that is a swing and a miss.
Yep.
Can't hit something that small. You did.
Bonus action disengage so I can move away. I move 10 feet, 15,
Basically,
20,
I'd say move back to where
25, 30. I'm moving back here.
Yeah.
Alright.
And obviously, we go back to the.
No, just give me a second. I need to read something.
Okay.
You can take your time whilst I'm reading this.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay, so top of the round, so it'll be my turn.
Yeah. So basically, it's going Angus, me, and I think it's Gears, and then no, Scotty. Wait, no. It's Angus, me, Gears, Scotty. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw a javelin at Craven.
All right.
Okay, and that track just finished, so I'm gonna play another one.
You actually hit my AC perfectly. You hit.
Wow.
On the.
4.
Oh, okay. That's
7 damage, so
I'll do.
7!
7.
38.
7.
7.
Oh, wait. Oh, 20. Never mind.
I'm at 20 now.
Ah.
Yeah, because he hit.
I need to find a gift for the javelin.
I'll see if I can find you something.
We can.
Yeah.
Oh, you threw a javelin at me, huh? You really sure you want to try that?
What point they stick
actually,
at? Now,
what are both your ACs, just so I can keep track of this a little bit?
Mine is 16.
Okay. And,
here we go. I think that this bit of music should suffice.
DL,
What music would that be?
AC?
What'd you say? What's
your
my
AC?
AC? 19.
Okay, so 16.
Jesus.
Wow, how do they?
Because you're a battle bot.
So now, obviously, he's going to literally. Well, you all would recognize this move from when Flair did it. He slowly starts to raise his left hand.
What?
At Angus.
Uh-oh.
As he is going to cast You guessed it.
Chromatic orb.
Ooh.
Roll the dice, roll the
and then
dice,
I know it hits,
chromatic
but
orb, roll the dice.
Here's the thing, though. I know it hits, and here's the thing. Sneak attack's still involved, so guess what?
Well, does sneak attack actually proc with that?
Yes, it does. It procs on anything. It procs as long as they're near each other. As long as they're near each other, it counts.
Because I thought sneak attack was only on melee attacks.
Yeah, sneak attack does only work with
doesn't-
melee.
Really? Let me look at this, because it said the. Oh yeah, that no yeah. Wait no. First of all,
Wait, if you have an
Let's use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Which I'm pretty sure wouldn't a spell count as that though?
I can use sneak
don't
attack with my.
think.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
Hey,
Well, I mean,
dears, can I play duck hunt with you?
let's just count it for this because it's different.
I did not read that right. I was always told sneak attack only worked on melee.
No, it doesn't say it. It doesn't say it in the thing. It just
I'm
says
gonna
it
have
has
to. I'm gonna have to speak to my other DM about this. That bastard's
must
been
use a
keeping me out of
finesse or
sneak attack
weapon.
damage.
Which obviously a spell would technically count as a ranged weapon because you are obviously technically a weapon.
Mm-hmm. It's a ranged attack, so yes.
Also, for the audience listening, you can all these instrumental songs right now on Spotify.
So
Cheap
did
plug.
everyone else just leave? Did everybody else just leave the game?
Okay, guys.
What?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I didn't leave.
No, I mean,
It seemed
I
like
was
everyone else
looking-
just left.
I'm still in.
I'm still here.
I'm
What
still
the-
here.
Okay, let's try this again. Refresh.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Minor connection loss. Yeah.
Okay,
But,
so,
yeah,
okay,
Also,
so,
I'm
okay,
surprised
so,
Yelbot isn't losing it at the resurgence of the GIF.
oh,
But,
God, yes, the gift's back.
But guys, I found out spells cannot be used for sneak attacks.
Spells can't or can't.
Cannot.
Okay. I mean, the burning hands one, I can
No!
assume with the burning hands maybe it could because you're obvious.
Yeah.
Like burning hands it could, but okay, so that one's like
Yeah.
it's only at 6
So
points. Only 6 points.
so it does how much?
6 points of it doesn't matter with the damage type because it's not really
Okay. So 6.
we're just counting the damage, not the actual.
Okay, so 45 plus 6, that's
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, it would. Yeah, okay. So it only counts for certain that have a melee.
75, 45 minus 6 is 39.
Yeah, that's 39. 37.
some,
Okay,
You're
okay,
thinking of 45 minus 8.
okay, so,
yeah.
has any more
I
damage
don't-
been dealt to me?
The only damage you took was the initial burning hands. Which
Okay.
Also sneak attack from that, because that is a melee. That is more of a melee thing.
Okay, then, wait, hold on. Did Sky
But
already
you still
go?
take no, it's only
No,
been,
it's-
he went I think earlier for the earlier.
It's Angus,
Me.
Bird Boy, you, me.
Yeah, you're the last. He's the last one to go in the round. And he went earlier last round before he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna start reading." So it's gonna.
Okay, so,
Okay.
okay, so is it my turn yet, or?
It
It's
is
your
now-
turn.
It is now, and I'm obviously going to also just. Actually, I'll stay where I'm not gonna do any movement. So yeah, it is your turn. So go ahead.
Alright, here we go. God
Oh.
damn it!
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
And I swung, and I missed. I swung again, and I missed. And I swung again, and I missed.
This went on for several hours.
Are you sure it's not? Are you sure you're not using? Are you sure you're using a longsword, not a short sword?
Shut up.
And now the fun begins.
Go ahead. Do it.
So,
All right, it's my
next
turn.
is-
No, it's
no, it's my turn.
Scotty.
No, because let me
No,
check.
it goes Angus. It goes Angus, me, Gears. Well, it goes you, me, Gears, Scotty, and Scotty has.
Okay.
Okay,
Never mind
so
then.
So I just need to see. Yes, I'm in perfect range as long as I stay here. So, cunning action, move back. I'm gonna use the hide action to hide in this tree.
That was the red mark.
Oh, that. Oops, sorry, that was me. How did I erase again?
I don't think you can. What does that tell him about it now?
Oh man, I
Oh,
mean
it's
we're
not
moving to
really-
a new map.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. So
Shit,
it's-
why the
it's-
fuck am I not on select? Right, so next is going to make the hide action, which involves a dexterity check.
Go ahead.
Roll the dice.
Go
There.
dice roll!
And upon the successful stealth, he makes a bolts from the grave attack against Angus.
No.
That's the full hit.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay, I'm curious. What does that do?
We can't roll the crit cards here because he's not here, so that.
You've just took 34 damage.
So I'm down.
It'd only be
So-
17.
It's 34, yeah.
So I'm
it'll only
down
be
5
17.
then.
The thing is,
No,
it'll only
go-
be 17 because the fact of it doesn't work because it only like burning hand.
Oh, it's
would
only
work, right?
okay. It's only 17. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
only
yeah,
17
okay.
because it doesn't
But
work.
So
Like, range would have
no,
to be
it's-
like range would be like
Yeah, no, but this no. I'm saying 34 because 17 times 2 crits double damage.
Oh yeah, we'll do the crit.
Yeah, you
means double
crit.
damage for this. So yeah.
So-
Yeah, ignore the snake attack, even though that does make sense. They both equal 17. Kind of funny.
So let's
Yeah,
see. You said it was 34 damage. Is that correct?
Yep, 34 damage you
You should
take.
have 5. You should have
And
5.
actually, Hero, I'm glad I didn't kill him outright. That's the bolts from the grave is necrotic damage. If that drops to player to 0 hit points, they're instant dead.
Well, the thing is, though, we're gonna basically once the player hits
Yeah.
1 hit point, that's where they'll step out of the fight. We're gonna stop like the damage essentially stops at 1, no matter what.
Yeah, but I'm just like, ouch.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay.
Top of the round with Angus, who looks like a fucking mess when he just got hit by like a bunch of weird daggers that just appear out of a tree.
I'm gonna move up to.
Okay.
What race is your new character, Hero?
Kenku.
It's a
Okay.
bird.
boy.
It's a bird
Kenku.
person.
So I get to whack the birdie.
Bird is a word. I want a bird. Bird is a word.
Okay.
Or wow.
That dropped me down to 14. That really dropped. Oh, that's funny.
I got a birdie.
You also
Keep your
you
eye on the
can't see me.
birdie.
You can't see me.
Oh yeah. Keep your eye on the birdie, because guess what? Oh. This
Birdie gonna-
back.
The birdie thought he saw a putty cat.
He did saw a putty tat.
But yeah. But obviously,
I thought
again,
I saw-
like we said, once,
I thought I
once
saw a
you
putty
hit-
cat.
the most I can do is 4 damage to you, because once you hit 1 HP, you're basically just gonna step out of the fight, because obviously that. Because we don't want to try to kill you, basically.
So
And,
just knock the fuck out, knock me out. Knock me the
Yeah.
fuck out.
basically, yeah. Okay. So
Also,
this night, do this
also,
twice.
so your attack bolts from the grave. Is that basically some sort of like knife attack of some kind?
It's if you look up in the chat, I posted the thing from my character sheet. Bolts from the grave. You have learned to unleash bolts
Here
of
it is.
necrotic energy from within your revived body. Immediately after I make my cunning action, I can make a ranged spell attack against a creature within 30 feet, provided you haven't used your sneak attack this turn. It essentially lets me use my sneak attack damage to deal necrotic damage.
But
That's
you
why
mentioned,
it's
but
so
you mentioned something about knives, right?
Yeah, it's essentially I'm firing knives out underneath my cloak. They're basically floating energy.
How about using this GIF? Since I know you'd love to.
Alright, so
Depends if it loads.
I'm going to, well... So, at this point, I would have to move out, so I'm going to use my cunning action and disengage. And then he immediately turn back around as he's finished and just aim a short bow directly at Angus's face.
Oh,
Ooh. That's not enough. I know that's not hitting.
and you whiffed the shot.
Yeah, I went.
Ooh, there's our boy.
Hey, look, it's Horobi.
How do I make that? How do I erase?
Oh yeah, that's the end. At least mine. So now you.
Is that? Come on, shoot. Wait,
Let's see.
Josh. Speaking of zero, I'm not gonna. Yeah, shut up.
DL.
Oh, it's my turn?
Oh, is he in this too?
Alright.
No, it's DL. It's the four. It's the four of us minus like the only one who isn't in the fight right now. Basically, no one who isn't in. It's us. It's us four.
Okay. Let's try again.
Now, I would assume with this, since we are a fair distance apart, you would have to potentially move up, but that's still a miss. So, if you're trying to hit me, that is. Because I don't know about his AC, but mine's 16. So.
Pretty sure it is. Or it is low.
Well, he would hit me if he knew where I was, but I'm hidden in a tree.
Oh yeah, so he would have to go after me, and that misses by literally.
So you're in your treehouse.
Well, I'm just like standing in the bushes, just drinking into my flagon.
Oh my God, he's related to George Bush. That
No.
was
Was
my
that a
one.
family? Was that a Family Guy joke Sentai film?
No, more of my one political joke.
I mean,
Right.
if you want a real, I mean, I can make a political joke. The British government.
True.
Anyway,
But yeah, it's back to it's your turn. Sorry, by the way.
Just gonna move myself into the center there, but I'm guessing
Yeah.
going to have to move.
By the way, Scotty,
we
what
can
did you think of the GIF I sent you?
I may use that.
And for those of you who are wondering what the GIF I sent, what don't show it to them.
Keep it a surprise.
But they'll know you'll. You'll use it given what it's referencing.
Yeah, but yeah, just keep it a surprise. You know, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna poke Gears with the short bow.
Oh, denied!
Although I could use my inspiration to give me advantage to make that a hit, but nah, that's a miss.
But the
You
advantage.
see an arrow swing past you as my stealth is broken, and I fall out the tree and go. I meant to do that.
I totally meant to do that. All right.
Anyway.
Yep.
And now it's the goblin's turn.
Angus.
Back to the top round.
Okay, let's see. We got him. Okay, I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can find him.
Well, he's already out of the tree, so.
Oh, okay.
He did purple things and they whipped past him. He said that he.
All right, I'm gonna move up to Nyx. I'm gonna hit with my greatsword. Survey says, "Hey." And let's see the damage. Again, 6. Wow.
Okay, so. Okay, so how many hit points does he got?
He's above me by.
Wow, I barely been able to hit anyone, but my hit points are still at 23.
Wow.
Because nobody's taking a chance to target you.
Well.
So,
Yeah.
would you say that you're you're Kron's wife?
What?
Oh God.
18.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
That was bad.
That was
Dealbot.
bad.
That was bad even
Dealbot.
for me.
Dealbot.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to. Nah, damn it, we're not on the roundup game. I can't do this. Look at the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Anyway.
We can't, sadly.
Yeah.
Well, it is now the bird's turn.
I'm gonna say this for everybody who has spell slots enabled with this. I would say after a few rounds we can use them again, but don't don't try to use one.
I have a feeling that we'll be done. With the little sparring session soon.
Yeah, so basically, just like to make it speed up a little bit, we'll basically just say that like the spell slots come back a lot quicker than just to make things go a little quicker,
Mhm.
If it didn't work the first time, you might as well try it again. So I said instead of pointing it towards Angus, because it's not gonna be too hard for some people to hit him because his AC is equal to mine, so there's not too huge a gap. He's going to look towards Gears, doing the same thing again, obviously with Chromatic Orb, because obviously we're handling that a bit different.
All right. All right. Let's see what the damage is.
It's only going to be Chromatic Orb damage because we learned that it would count for Bring Hands, not level. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Holy. And who was that against?
That was against me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. To quote Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage.
Ooh, that's
15. Oh, and yours is 23, so that brings it down to 8.
Oh, Jesus.
if you really ate that.
Sentai, dude, stop.
I'm sorry. My inner right guys popped out.
Anyway.
The combat. Oh, the combat.
Don't let your inner Rye guy pop out too much. I mean, he's kind of an asshole, so.
True.
Anyway.
Although I still don't get why he hates Taikeru from Digimon Hunters.
Who knows? Who cares?
Yes,
true. Obviously,
First prisoners.
Up to you.
All right. Okay, you know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit. It's the only fuck it. I'm gonna use guiding bolt, bitch.
Okay. Well, go ahead. And nope.
Son of a.
I mean, who were you hitting? You didn't exactly declare who you were hitting
you
there.
didn't declare. You didn't.
That's true. You didn't.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I mean, you can decide it now.
Let's try hitting Nyx.
That is a successful hit, the idea about.
Yeah,
Roll for damage.
Go ahead, do it.
Yeah, but you need to put the roll for damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow!
Ooh.
I think that brings you down to 3.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yep.
Wait.
Ow!
Wow.
Kapow, bitch!
If you had got 3 sixes, you would have exactly put me down.
Well, obviously
go-
we're going down technically. Well, once they hit 0, they're essentially out of the fight now.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
not dead, but they'll just basically want to say like, "Oh, it took us." They get from like a weird.
Yeah.
Like that. All right.
How much HP is Diablo at the moment? 8.
He has 8. Yeah, he has 8, and Angus has 5.
I'm going to move. I'm going to disengage as a bonus action. Move. So
I'd say
up
move.
to here. Well, about to select. I'm going to move up here. Whew. And on to our dear little paladin. And it's time for a little bit of a necrotic energy.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh.
Unless he does a low roll, you're essentially out of the fight deal for now.
Damn it.
For the rest of this.
Oh,
yeah, you're
fuck
damage.
off.
Yep. There it is.
You're not dead.
Arrow.
So you essentially just back out of the fight because obviously we were basically doing the non.
No, wait.
Sorry, Angus. You're on your own.
Be first time.
Yeah.
Do you give
so
up?
Obviously now it's essentially a 2-on-1 now.
I mean, Angus does have a chance to make it 1-on-1.
Oh, I know he does, but that's under the presumption of he can hit me. Or hit you, for that matter.
So are you hiding right now?
No, neither of us are.
Okay. And I believe it's my turn?
Yes, it goes back. Actually, wait.
Oh.
No, it is. It is your turn. Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not
Peekaboo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just
Yes.
missed him.
Beat sheet.
Yeah, so I would say like every two, if it would go on that long, every 2 rounds we would basically we're playing.
Well, I guess this great. No, I'm not gonna do it. Too easy.
Too easy. I never you. But just since there's no such thing as no such kill as overkill, even though I'm not actually killing you, just gonna yeah, just people with burning hands that just just gonna make sure I really take you out of this fight.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. Want to make that saving throw now?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, even if you do, like you still survive. We're not killing you. It's just saying you still take a good bit of damage.
Yeah.
And that's the fight. Rogues win.
Yep. The rogues win.
This is why you don't let a rogue become arcane trickster, because they get sneak attack damage on melee.
You see, like you see, like a little sword swirling around his head.
But yeah, that would be the official end of this.
Yeah. Okay. Now that is going to do it for us this week on the Rising Legends. And let us welcome our new companion in Navy, /Craven. And
yeah, who is apparently fucking broken as shit.
we'll see. But people, tune in for next week, because next week changes are coming. Next week we enter Chapter 2 of the Rising Legends with the Forge of Fury. Oh.
I am the dwarf and the king of
Anyway, for the record, people, we will have an episode of the Roundup this week. We got a lot of news to cover. We got an interesting topic to cover as well.
Maybe Flutter will stay awake to do his plug-in channel.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about that. That's
Yeah.
India, but how could you forget about that? You ranted for about 10 minutes about it.
Okay, so just let me switch that out real quick.
No.
Anyway,
No, I said after we're done. Anyway,
yeah. This will be our 98th episode. We are literally, after this week, we will only be 2 episodes away from our 100th episode. Oh, folks, woo!
Woo!
But yeah, yes. Make sure to come back next week for the next installment of the Rising Legends. It is time for the sign offs.
I have been your flamboyant flyer floater in 98.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You cut out badly. You were siloning.
Yeah.
I have been your flamboyant flyer floater in 98 saying soar on flyers.
And I have been your Spirit King hero. I have a good bit of stuff now that I can actually use, and well, Arcane Trickster rogues are something else when you start realizing that they can use that they can start using sneak attack damage on top of melee attack rolls for magic. Because yeah, that was no little bit of damage.
Right. Oh, right. Scotty.
The Rogue Squadron wins again.
Yeah.
Damn it. Sentai fan?
This has been your Goblin Slayer Sentai Fan 100, and keep slaying those goblins.
And I, of course, have been a kind of beloved overlord and god extraordinaire, the Able 16. Remind you that I'm just a passing Toku fan. Remember that? And a word of the wise people: if you're in a fight against 2 rogues, just let them win.
Yeah.
Let the rogues win.
They most likely will.
True.
It's like when you let the Wookiee win.
Yes. Always let the Wookiee win.
Anyway,
No.
don't forget to praise me and blog Goddamn Kurota. And of course, ciao, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.